What's up everybody, this is Danny, and instead of giving you just a regular straightforward battery life test and charging test of the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, I thought it'd be awesome if you spent a day with me and my family to show you what this 4000 milliamp hour battery can do. I took it off the wireless charger right after 9 o'clock, and of course you can't spend a day with my family without going to Disney, so we're gonna do that first. You guys ready to go to Disney?
Yes!
Yes.
You ready to go to Disney?
We're going to Disney. And after that, you're going to spend the rest of the day with me, and we're going to periodically check what the battery life is and give you a real life test of this Huawei Mate 20 Pro battery. I know exactly how to get to Magic Kingdom, but we're going to navigate there just because I want to simulate what a person might do when they're going to Disney. So, navigate to Magic Kingdom. All right, let's do it. It is ridiculously packed here since it's the holidays, but I've been about 2.5 hours on this. I've lost about 8% power. It's at 92% right now. I took the time lapse that you saw earlier over there. I've already taken a bunch of pictures, and I GPSed on the way here. So 8% battery in 2.5 hours. So it's doing pretty good. So we're gonna go in the park. I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures, ride some rides with the kids, and then we'll check back on how the battery's doing. Okay, so update here. It's kind of a cloudy day, so it's not really nice looking out here. We might actually go home, but we're eating, taking a break, and I've been on this for about 4 hours now. It's a little past 1 o'clock. The battery's still on 83%, which is pretty insane. So I'm using 0 battery optimizations. I'm using auto brightness. So the brightness of the screen's been at almost 100% the entire time. So it's taking about 55% of the battery consumption. So if you turn that down, you could even get better battery life. But 1 o'clock in the afternoon, still have 83% battery life. That's insane. It actually just dropped one, 82%. I think we're gonna end up leaving, but I took over 100 pictures here, and I also took like 20 videos. So battery's at 80% now, and don't judge me, parents, but I'm gonna give my daughter the phone to watch YouTube because I want to run down this battery. So I'm gonna go and give this to her, and we'll see what it's like. It'll probably take us about 45 minutes to get out of the park. Here, Addie. So we ended up taking a little bit of a detour. We ended up watching the parade, which was really nice. And then we ended up riding the monorail and coming to the Polynesian because my son decides what we do most of the time. He kind of dictates what happens. All right, so YouTube has been playing on here for almost 2 hours straight. So right now the battery's at 64%. So 2 hours of screen on time with just YouTube playing in the background. And the display has probably been at about 100% the entire time that we were out there. So I'm gonna take a look at the screen on time right now. So it says the screen's taking up 63%. So that just goes to show you how bright it was. And we're almost at 3 hours of screen on time, it being 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I still have 64% battery left. So this battery is definitely beasted. I dropped the family off at home, but me and John are here at our favorite ramen spot, Sapporo Ramen. So if you're in Orlando, make sure you check this place out. You know, the food at Magic Kingdom is a little spotty, so we had to get some real food to eat before we go back out tonight. But right now, it is what time is it? It is 5:20, and I still have 59% battery, so I'm literally just trying to kill my battery at this point, and John's iPhone is actually only at 22%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use reverse wireless charging, and I'm gonna give him some of my battery right here. Took us about 30 minutes to eat, and that gave him about 10% charge on the XS Max, and the Huawei now is at 44%, so I still have plenty of battery for the day. I mean, it's 6 o'clock right now, so we're gonna head over to Hollywood Studios to end the night, but 44% still on this battery. I can't kill it. So Christmas mode is in full effect at Hollywood Studios. We just got done watching the fireworks show, took a bunch of pictures with the Mate 20 Pro. So it is almost 9 o'clock at night. I still have 22% battery left, and I have over 5 hours of screen on time. So I still have 4 hours and 10 minutes remaining. That's what it says on the power consumption details. But this battery, I just try to kill it all day and I couldn't. So whenever I deplete this battery, I'm gonna show you how fast it charges as well. Wireless charging and the supercharging that they have. But you could definitely make it through a day, maybe even 2 days if you're really, good with your phones. But I try to kill this battery in a day and I couldn't. So that's what you can expect from the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Before we jump into the charging test, here's an example of the battery life that I got from the day after. This is an example of mostly content consumption. I was catching up on a ton of videos that day. I was able to get an insane 8 hours and 31 minutes of screen on time. So like I said, for some people, this is a day and a half to a lighter use 2-day battery. Let's start with the Huawei Supercharge. The brick comes with the phone with 40-watt charging. This is not a US plug, but I'm using a converter and it works just fine. Both of these tests are from 0, where the phone shut itself off. After 10 minutes, it's already at 26%. Before I can even pick up to focus, it was already at 27%. 20 minutes, it's at 53%, which is really fast. 54% already before I could even focus again. After 30 minutes, it's at 79%, so definitely enough for a full day. It starts to slow down here at 40 minutes, that's at 90%, 97% by 50 minutes, and at 55 minutes, it's at 99%, and it finally hits 100% charge at 57 minutes. With wireless charging, the Mate 20 Pro is the first phone I believe to support 15-watt wireless charging. I bought a Belkin charger that supports 15 watts, but in my testing, it didn't make any difference. This is the dual fast wireless charger that I use every day. After 15 minutes, it's at 10%. 20 minutes, it's at 17%. And when compared to the 15-watt wireless charger, it gave me the exact same results at 30 minutes at 17%. 1 hour later, it's at 32%. 30 minutes after that, it's at 47%. 1 hour later, it's at 80%. And a total of 3 hours later, it's at 93%, and it finally hits 100% at 3 hours and 30 minutes. So that's what you can expect from the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Let me know what you think of this, and if you're digging the new format, subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next one.